Back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today we're going to go over a good lesson on how to find afternoon trade setups. Check it out. Alright guys, so in this video we're going to go over what constitutes for a good afternoon trade setup. You know, this is a lesson I've done recently at the daytraderchatroom.com, and then a similar pattern popped up again. Took a trade in the afternoon. We absolutely nailed it. So I decided to just do another version of the lesson here using a different chart here just for you today. So what we did was, this was last week on, last week, I think it was on Tuesday. I don't know, whenever it was that MRIN was popping off, right? It had a huge gap up. And then in the morning, it had like one little pop, and then it did nothing else all day long. That's the day I traded in the afternoon. It was a friggin' awesome trade, guys, because I was literally just sitting there playing Apex Legends. I don't know if you're a fan of that game. I absolutely love that game. And I was there sitting down playing Apex Legends with my buddy. And I told him, bro, hold on one second, bro, because I'm in this trade. I think I'm going to have to just take profit really quickly here. I didn't think the trade was going to trigger that quickly. And at the same time, Jonal, you know, the admin here at the daytraderchatroom.com, tech guy right there, he calls me up. And I was like, bro, I can't talk right now. I got to go. I'm talking to the guys in chat. I'm putting out, you know, the alerts here that I'm selling. And I was just taking profits on MRIN. Now, the crazy thing about that trade was that I was watching MRIN all day long, and it was like a day or two after that afternoon lessons that I had posted here in the chat room about talking about afternoon setups. And since I'm sitting there playing, my broker was turned off. All I had was just up the charts, watching it. So what did I do? As I'm playing Apex, I pop open Robinhood on my phone. I have a few $1,000 there. Generally speaking, almost always, just in case for one, when I'm out driving and I want to enter a swing trade, I'd rather do it there because the Charles Schwab app platform is just way too many steps to put in an order, and on Robinhood you just swipe up and hey, you're a trader, right? So I have always, generally speaking, some money in there. I was like, bro, I don't have time to open up my account, my Charles Schwab, so I'm just gonna do the order right here. Bang, 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 a couple thousand shares later, banged out another nice day. That really made the day a big, big day, because it was already a big day because of Tesla in the morning. If you haven't seen that, you can check out the recap. I posted the live trade recap. It was already a big day because of Tesla, and then MRIN in the afternoon really was just the icing of the cake with a couple thousand shares, and then we ripped it from $3 and change all the way upwards of 348. I think it was my last take profit. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to talk about what I look for afternoon setups and how I traded MRIN. I took screenshots here. We're going to go over everything step by step. Before we move any further, though, I need you to do me a quick favor. Help me out here at the channel and just smash the like button for me. And if you're new, consider subscribing. Helps out tremendously. Also, another thing that helps out a lot is when you comment in the comment section below, even if it's just to say hi. But if you have questions, drop them down there. I will definitely come back around and answer each and every one of them. Now let's go ahead and not take up any more time and jump into the chart. Okay, so here's a good afternoon setup. This was the one we went over on Wednesday. And you have IDRA just holding up VWAP very nicely, 23.6 Fibonacci level. You had a bull flag on the 15-minute chart, and this thing coming out of lunch just bang, right? Big, nice clean move right off of that level. Beautiful move, beautiful afternoon setup. Look at that. Great volume on the push higher. You know, look at the 15-minute chart, great volume, biggest volume of the day in the afternoon, right? Now, there's another way to look at an afternoon setup, and I want to show you what it looks like here, because this is one that yesterday in the afternoon we went over, and I was able to capitalize on and take a very nice trade on this with some good size on it. So it wound up, you know, just adding to what was already a big day yesterday. Okay, and it's MRIN. If you guys remember MRIN yesterday, let me show you first the chart before I show you the screenshot. If you guys remember MRIN yesterday, we talked about it multiple times. It was even on the watch list. Ooh, my chart froze. There we go. It was even on the watch list yesterday. And yesterday we were talking about how disappointing MRIN is. It hasn't done anything. And I remember around 1 something, 2 o'clock, in that range, just late time, I came on chat and I said to you guys, you have to keep MRIN on watch, because this thing had a big gap up. a really big gap up, and it's done nothing all day but consolidate. Here it is. Actually, I said this at 3:25 p.m. MRIN, I actually have the picture here on my phone. MRIN, keep on watch. It's held its gains today and digested the gap up. Because it didn't really just sell off. Like, you didn't catch this thing down here at any point in time. Right? You didn't. This thing just held its gains all day long. Held its gains all day long. And then in the afternoon gave a nice squeeze. Now watch. Look here. Look here on this screenshot that I took. You see MRIN. What do we see clear as day? VWAP resistance, right? You see that VWAP resistance at $3. Clear as day. Anybody can see that. The newest trader in the world should be able to see that's resistance. So I have resistance. During lunch again, resistance. And then in the afternoon, right after, I'm sorry, I said to you guys, because I wrote that up at 3:25 p.m. Guys, watch MRIN. This one we need to keep it on watch overnight. That was basically the idea here. Because I thought to myself, this could even be a swing trade. I was thinking we break VWAP, pull back in, hold $3. I was going to get long for a swing trade. Looking for a move towards 350, 375, $4 today. Guys, as soon as we broke VWAP, this thing went absolutely insane all the way up here, like 377 or something like that. It was just a really, really nice, clean move. Now, I did get to trade this, and we talked about it in chat in the afternoon. Entry 309. I took profits off at 333, and then I got flat at 348. So I took profits off in here and here. And it was a nice trade. Why did I do that? Because I was planning a swing trade. Why did I do it? Well, because it hit the targets that I was kind of looking for. It went completely straight up. So the chances of this thing now, maybe tomorrow, making another move, might be a little bit diminished because those were already my targets. Now, could it have held and squeezed in after hours and then gapped up over 4 today? Absolutely. But I'm not gonna take that risk because that wasn't the plan. My plan was to get flat as we squeezed towards 4, and we just couldn't hold it. So on this candle coming back down, I stopped out at 348. But from a 309 entry, and I had a couple thousand shares. That was like a nice $600 and something winner. Why would I not take that at the end of the day, right? Why would I not take that at the end of the day? It didn't hold the levels I wanted it to hold, which is 350. I stopped out of the rest of it and just banged out a nice fat take profit. But look at how clean this was. But this is why I sit here all day long, because you never know when the opportunities are going to come. This is why I take the time to make the lunchtime watch list, to make the overnight watch list, because you never know when these opportunities are going to come. I don't just truck off the day and be like, oh, I'm done, I'll forget it. Do you know what I was literally doing while this was happening? Guys, I was literally sitting here in chat, watching the screens. My broker wasn't even open. I was literally with my feet on the desk playing Apex Legends with my boy. All right, we were playing Apex Legends, and MRIN, I got on the chat, I muted the Apex, my mic. I opened up the mic for chat. I told you guys watch MRIN. MRIN made a move. I didn't have time to open up Charles Schwab, guys, on my desktop. There wasn't going to be enough time for that. So I popped open, Robinhood app, bang, 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 a couple swipes, and I was in the trade, and a couple other swipes, and I was already taking profits. But you gotta be there. You gotta be in the market. If you're not in the market to take the trades, then at least be in the market to learn the lessons, to watch the charts. I'm telling you, I live, eat, and breathe charts all day long, and even at night on YouTube. Because it doesn't matter whether you're successful, whether you're consistently profitable. If you're not constantly studying and learning, then you're just setting yourself back. The moment you think you already know it all and you could just cruise, that's the moment you begin to lose. All right, so that's a little lesson and a trade recap on MRIN from yesterday. I hope you enjoyed it. It'll be up on the video lesson library as well. All right, guys. Well, I hope you learned something. I hope you liked it. If you have any questions about this setup, please let me know. Drop it in the comment section. Remember to smash the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and I'll catch you on the next one.